Okay, everybody, this is the first video of many to come of our cryptid adventures here in mostly northeast Ohio. To excuse my heavy breathing, I'm out of shape, and the hill I had to climb up, killed me. I overdressed. I'm dressed way too warm. I have a lot in my backpack, so with those three things combined, I am out of breath. So, this is also the first outing with the new DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. I do not have an external mic yet, and I don't know how the audio will turn out. I'm hoping the video turns out okay. The few tests I did with it looked pretty good in 4K. And so with that out of the way, let's get to it. I am up at Terra Vista, Tinkers Creek Road, Valley View. This was one of the very first settlements in Ohio by the Indians. Now I'm hearing conflicting reports on which Indians, the Ottawa or Ottawa, I don't know how you pronounce that, and Indians from the Delaware Nation. I don't know if they're one and the same, but that is what I've read. Another name for this location is called Pilgaroo, meaning Pilgrim's Landing. Finally getting my breath back. So moving forward, whenever I do visit these places where I've had encounters, or other people I know that have had encounters with Bigfoot, anything paranormal like ghosts, which I'm really not going to delve too deep into because I really haven't had any I already heard something. There were two vehicles when I got here, and then by the time I got to the top of the hill, about 9 people left. So I am up here all alone as far as I know. Last time I was up here, none of this was cut down. But anyways, Pilgrim's Landing. There are two stories that go with the Indians leaving this settlement. The one that makes the most sense, which is the most logical, would be that rumors were going around that the army was building a fort on the Cuyahoga nearby here, which is just a couple hundred yards away down the hill. And they wanted nothing to do with anything with the Revolutionary War. So that's when this was taking place, them leaving. These trees are always cool. I have the wind reduction on standard. Today I will find out a lot on how this camera works. If the wind is too loud, then I will put it on high next time, because it's usually pretty windy wherever I go in the winter. So if it's windy, I apologize. So anyways, back to the Indians. They left the site then when the canal was being built by the Irish, and I don't know if the Germans helped build the canal, but I know the Germans came up here and resettled this area. Moravians, they were Christian, and the legend is that they were scared off the land by something. I don't know if the word demonic is quite right, but something scared them off the land. And that's the other legend with the Indians. Number one was the fort being built close by, which never happened that I know of. And the other one was that something scared them. something frightened them off this land. And look, there's pumpkins here. I have the screen turned off. And my fingers, there it is. Good, it works through my gloves. There's pumpkins here. I have been coming up here for exactly 40 years, since 1984. Crazy. I was 10 years old when we first came up here, and I'm going to go back and record more when you first come up the hill and explain what it looked like when I was a child. It's right when the park took this over, when the government took it over and turned it into a national park. Some more pumpkins. And the cemetery did not look like this 40 years ago. It was beautiful. None of these, well, the headstones, some of them were ruined. That's a lot of, I see those headstones down there are totally trashed. I don't know if his name's Joseph Tinker or John Tinker. The family that Tinker's Creek is actually named after, he is not actually buried up here. I don't think any of his family's actually buried up here, which is strange. The wind died down. Yeah, this looks different for some reason. I haven't been up here in like 3 years. I hope the image isn't too bad as far as stabilization. So this camera is pretty cool. I got it for a few reasons. Number one, it's got number one is actually it starts recording in 0.3 of a second from it being turned off. It's the only action cam that does that. Everything else takes like 3 to 6 seconds. And for what I'm using this for, needing it to be recording instantly is pretty important. See, to get the screen up here, when the screen is running, it really, oh, the sun's out, it kills the battery. Now, I don't know what this is going to be like at dusk. I don't know when the threshold of this camera determines if it's getting dark or not. I'll put it on super night mode, probably around 5 p.m. It's 3-ish right now. It's beautiful out today. We're supposed to get snow on Thanksgiving. Snow yesterday, snow today, nothing. Well, out in Conneaut, an hour away, my cousin and uncle are buried under 3 to 4 feet of snow, and I don't think it's done yet. The pictures they have sent me are incredible. Yeah, I dressed way too warm, but I'd rather overdress than underdress. Every time I go hunting, I overdress, and then Eric has to hear me whine. Yeah, Eric will, at some point, hopefully, maybe. He's a busy father. Maybe join me on some of these. Be cool if Jim could, but he's an hour away and he's busy. Wife and kids. But when the three of us get together, we are cryptid magnets. There is no denying that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the Deadwoods last. My goal was, hold on a second. Okay, that's better. My goal was to hit 4 areas up here. The cemetery, Deadwoods, the pond, and the whole left side of the property during the day, and then all 4 areas again when it gets dark in 2 hours. And then I'll stay out here for a couple hours at night. Because I think as a viewer, when I watch other people's videos and they show me night videos, I have no idea what I'm looking at. It's disorienting. So then we come back here later at night and I have the flashlights out and the headlamps on. You'll be able to compare it. I'm just going to be rambling on here for the first video. The cold is going to kill these batteries, and I only have 2 batteries. I have a 3rd one on the way. We'll have to see how long it lasts. It's about 27 or 28 degrees out with the wind. I think it's about 10 or 12 degrees. Actually, it's nice up here right now. The sun's out. I don't know if my voice is going to be coming through here good without a mic. If it ends up being a problem, I'll get the DJI little external mics. I'll have to. I don't want to, but I will if I need to, because I cannot stand bad audio. I got dogs barking down in the valley, and I cannot stand these other Bigfooters putting up videos that are in 720p, grainy, low lit. Even if they see something, you being the audience are not going to be able to tell what you're looking at. It's so grainy and low resolution. So I want to do the opposite of that. It is beautiful up here. We'll see some deer. Now I've only had one incident up here. I'll tell you about that when we get there. It is beautiful. Look at that coming. Look at that. Sorry, I'm getting excited here, guys. Wow. No, that's actually warm on my face when it's 20 degrees out here. That is awesome. This video is going to be a lot of me rambling, like I said before. Moving forward, it won't be like that. I have a lot to get out in the open. This will probably be a couple hours long. I don't know if I'll put it in smaller segments and then make one huge one. I don't know yet. But I would venture to think it's going to be a couple hours. And my goal for this channel is, other than keyboards, which I won't be doing much anymore of, my arthritis in my fingers escalated really bad the last couple of months. I don't know if I should put my headband on and put it on my head, but if I do, it's going to be jerking left and right too fast. It's going to be blurry. I don't want to put it on 60 FPS unless I have to. Where was I? I forgot now. I forgot what I was saying. I keep hearing something back here. That's another thing with the wind and no microphone. I don't know if this is going to pick up any. Oh, there's the wind. That'll be a good test to see what the wind does. And then the dogs in the valley. We'll see if this picks up the dogs that were down there. They're probably 500, 600, 700 yards away barking. So if this picks those dogs up, I'll be shocked, pleasantly shocked. This is all new to me. This has never been like this. This has always been overgrown. That is beautiful. What a beautiful day. Oh, back to the camera too. Number one reason, like I said, was the instant on. Number two was it's the only action cam that comes with built-in memory, 48 gigs worth. That's about an hour and 15 minutes worth of 4K 30 footage. Number three, the battery life on this far exceeds any other brand's battery life. 3.5 hours. Not with today's cold, but these temperatures out, we will see what I get. Night mode is pretty good on this. The Insta360 just had an update that makes theirs a little better. But and this is $50 cheaper. It still came with all those benefits. Yeah, I overdressed. Good grief. I hope At some point I'd like to have like a fireside chat with Jim, my younger cousin. We had some crazy stuff happen from, oh boy, I will say 92-ish to 99, back in the woods in Independence where I grew up, before they tore it all down and built the new high school. Yeah, this trail seems to be a lot smaller than it used to be. There might be some more people coming up here later, I wouldn't be surprised. I will be back here again when it's covered in snow. Winter is my favorite time of the year. No mosquitoes, less ticks, no spiders, and again no mosquitoes. And less people. So you have less contamination, less chance of contamination with people out here goofing around making noises. I don't like people too much anyways. Anybody that knows me can attest to that. Humans are weird creatures. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to turn the screen on for this. So when I first came up here as a child, we all came up here together, grandparents, uncles, aunts. My dad didn't, he was working. Cousins. We would come up here on a sunny day, bring the fishing rods, go fish in the pond that I will show you. But there were excavators, bulldozers, backhoes. This entire area that right here, past these trees, to the left, the pond, let me turn this on again. The pond is over here, right here. Cemetery is to the right, where we just came from. This entire area, straight ahead and to the left, was nothing but flattened, dusty gravel. And all the big machinery was up here flattening it out. We used to play on the machinery on the weekends because nobody was up here. I don't know, back then people didn't really know about this. We did because my grandpa lives a mile and a half away in Walton Hills. And we came up here and would make a whole day of it. Wow, it is cold out here. But this was all, everything you see, those little trees back there, the saplings, none of that existed. I don't know what kind of trees those are. Maybe some kind of maple. None of this existed. It was all flat. It was dry and dusty. It had the cracks in the ground from no rain. Other than the obvious trees that have been here for a while, everything else was flat until that far corner where I did have an incident. Had a weird thing with my weird feeling of being watched with my grandmother, and she picked up on it too. One day we just went walking back. I'll tell you that story now. So everybody was out by the pond, which is over there. My grandma said, "Aaron, let's go for a walk." So we started walking in this direction, and it goes back several hundred yards. You can't see it now because of all the trees and overgrowth. Yeah, I'm not a tree, I don't know trees. I don't know, I think those are maybe, no, not birch. But all the skinny things, the scraggly things. We'll walk back there later. It's a hawk. As soon as I heard that hawk, that was weird. So I'm going to walk really slow and tell you that story, because then I want to tell you the story of Eric and Katie. Well, there's a burnt tree right there. You can see that black. We'll go look at that in a minute. Took us a few minutes to get back there. I mean, it's really far back there. The tree line, the actual original tree line that runs along the canal road, is way back there. So we got closer to the tree line, and she stopped. My grandmother stopped. And I started getting a feeling like it was a creepy feeling. This is one of my weird first episodes where I had a gut feeling, where I learned to trust my gut. And she said, come on, let's turn around. I said, okay. So we got out of there. We never talked about it, but something was not right about the corner of the property, and that's where I want to get back into today. That's why I came out here a couple hours before it gets dark, because no one ever goes back that far. I want to go find the nests or the caves of where these Bigfoot are, if they're still up here. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they frequent this area, but it's been probably 15 years since Katie and Eric saw it. I think they saw it on one of these trees. Yeah, it was over here. I think it was one of those trees. I'm going to put a video of that interview with Eric. It is an excellent interview. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like hearing his voice. Just like I am going to dread listening to myself talk for hours. But everybody, I don't think anybody, well, that's not true. A lot of vloggers love hearing themselves. That's why they do it. I honestly don't like hearing myself talk. But I have a lot of stories to tell. And I'm not getting any younger, and I want to get out and do this before my hands are crippled like my poor grandmother's were. And yeah, arthritis is getting bad and the cold isn't helping. So here's the pond. That's low. There used to be a lot of bullfrogs in here. Oh, it's really low. I hope the settings work on this camera as far as motion and resolution. I hope the wind isn't too bad. And believe me, I'm my biggest critic when it comes to audio and video, so try to hold your nasty comments back. I'll get this situated, ironed out in the next couple of videos. I have a lot of memories here. A lot of memories. Yeah, this is really low. That sandbar is never exposed, ever. It goes right up to those trees back there. Yeah, this is really low. I wonder why. I've never seen it like this. Another nice thing about the winter is there's no like spring peepers and insects and frogs and bugs making all the noises, although there is a benefit to that, because if something is in the area, then you know all the insects and animals stop making noises, and that's a dead giveaway that something big is in the area. But at the same time, in the winter, if you stand still, listen to that, nothing. I can hear a plane far away. All I hear is a plane. Oh, we got a bird. It's even better in the snow. It insulates everything. And in the winter as well, you can track something. You see a 15-inch track, you can follow it. To all my subscribers that are originally signed on for keyboards and some for the video games, keyboard videos will not be happening unless a miracle happens and my fingers are fixed. Well, we'll see what happens, but I apologize for the lack of keyboard videos, and it pains me to not be able to play anymore. I was trying to learn some songs and my pinky knuckles would lock up, and it was so painful trying to learn the song. And expecting pain is no way to play, and that hobby is no longer fun. That's why I didn't get a dual purpose dirt bike either. With all the clutch and brakes, my fingers would hurt. Now this is the tree. Eric and Katie either had this tree here or right there. I don't remember which one. I think it was this one, but it was one of these two. I will put his interview at the credits, or the end screen, one of the end screens, and you can click on it. I'm getting something behind me. Another thing, I will probably explain this in most videos for newcomers. But when I get a gut feeling and my hair stands on end, there is something going on. Everybody who's hiked with me knows if Aaron stops and he says to be quiet, be quiet. And something 99.9% of the time, something happens, or we see something, what have you. I'm starting to get something behind me ever since I started walking this way. And I'm not going to be like some people on YouTube. They hear a knock or they hear something and oh, it's Bigfoot. No. I've had so many encounters with Bigfoot that it doesn't faze me. To me, it's just a matter of fact kind of thing, where I know that they're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. I had 3 different colored ones in the woods by 77 in our backyard in Independence. In a little small acreage of woods. It would cross the freeway and go to my neighbor's yard, and then across Chestnut. If anybody knows those areas, you'll know what I mean. But I saw brown, and then a reddish rust color, and a black one. Just 3 different ones in that little area. And I had witnesses for every single one except for the one I was on my dirt bike. 5 of us saw one night. My cousin Tim, he saw an albino. He saw an albino one, again, by the Independence football field in the maybe the late 80s, early 90s. This is my fishing spot where I used to fish from. This was my favorite spot. See, I want to do things different than most Bigfooters. I want to show you cool spots, beautiful scenery, and at the same time give you history of the area and tell you stories. And if people don't like it, so be it. But even if I get just one person and brings them out of their shell to say, you know what, I've seen these things, here's my story, then these videos are worth it. And I love it because I'm outside. There's a lot of burnt trees here. I wonder if they had a controlled burn. But these are like really black. These are really... I'm going to turn this off in a minute. Let's start a new video because I don't want these file sizes to be massive. I'll just splice them together in the editor. So you can't even see the tree line from here. Those trees in the back are not even the original tree line. It goes back for hundreds of yards. We'll talk more as I head back. I'm going to stop this one and restart. Oh, we just missed the train whistle. The Cuyahoga Valley train is going. It just blew its horn. That half-hour video only took 14% battery. So if that's the case, and it's 25 degrees out here, and I'm still getting killer battery performance on this, it's another huge plus for the Action 5. Thank you, DJI. Yeah, look at all the trunks. They're all burnt at the bottom. Last time, okay, see that's, okay, some of this is getting, I've got to start looking out for Bigfoot sign. This is all natural in here. That's another thing people see. Certain trees that are obviously blowdowns or from snow. I'm not one of those that are automatically going to scream Bigfoot for everything, but there are, when we go to Sylvan Pond, you guys are going to see some serious markings and walkways and arches made by Bigfoot. It's insane how many there are. There's got to be 50 there, 50 or 60. These are burnt. I hope the video turns out. The picture wise, I don't know about the audio. Again, this is the first time. If anything really cool happens on any of these videos moving forward, I'll put chapters in here, because I hate, listen, I'm going to be complaining a lot. I understand people need the watch hours, which I do too. I don't need it, but it does help. But I respect people's time. Yeah, this path is narrow. Look how high this is. This stuff is, that's 12 feet high. Wow. But I respect people's times. Life is busy and chaotic, so if anything serious happens, I will put timestamps and chapters in. So always look for that when you're scrubbing through. Look for chapters. If they're available, they will be titled. All I ask that please like these videos and share them to anybody that likes nature, anything with cryptids. And when I say cryptids, I'm talking about Bigfoot and dogman, because I'll tell you what, the dogman thing, we had a lot of things happen. I'm sorry if my audio, I don't want to turn the camera around, keep flipping it around, I'm turning my head instead. There has been, ever since I started telling you the story of my grandmother and I'm getting the feeling something is behind me, following me. I'm not hearing anything or seeing anything, but it's a feeling. And those feelings are there for a reason. Got a helicopter coming in. I gotta put my glove on. Wow, the last time I was up here, this stuff was 2 feet tall. And I hated going through it because of all the ticks. There it is. It's like a news chopper. Wow, they're not going to be able to touch this ever. It's too big. It's too thick now. This stuff is, that's really thick. This is crazy. I did not know this got like this. This might change the way I approach this investigation here. Yeah, this battery is crushing it. Wow. So we might get 2.5, 3 hours out of this battery when it's 25 degrees out. Way to go, DJI. I'm still getting that feeling. It comes and goes. And then it just hits me and it makes me turn around. Did I bring everything I need? I've got a flashlight, I've got a headlamp. I am armed if anything happens, and when I mean anything, I'm talking about stupid humans. I've got Gatorade. I did not bring coffee. My thermos wouldn't fit in here with the camera. Stick, which is sacrilegious. Jim and Eric are going to hear that I don't have Folgers with me. They're going to go off. I do have peach rings though. Gotta have my peach rings on these outings. There is something. I keep getting it from this. The feeling for some reason is this side. I could extend the stick up another 5 feet, but I'm not hearing anything or seeing anything, but it's just that feeling. Okay, now I heard a voice. There might be some people up here. I know that when I get that feeling, hold on a second, let me. That feeling doesn't mean something bad happens. I've had that feeling before and I've turned around and there's a deer looking right at me. So let's get that out of the way. Or I've turned around before and there's a dog looking at me, or any animal or a human. It could be a person. I was definitely gifted with that. And I'm appreciative of it, but at the same time, it's sometimes I wish I didn't get those feelings. So up here, Katie and Eric saw their Bigfoot. Again, I'll put that interview up. I have to migrate 4 or 5 videos I took 7 years ago, put them on this channel. They had a, Jim and Eric had a paranormal thing in the cemetery. Jim took pictures and some pictures came out and other ones were weird. I'll put that video up. They heard a woman scream. Where the heck are we going here? See, this I don't understand. Oh, I can't get back there. This is all different. This is all overgrown. I went the wrong way. I think I have to go back. Yeah, I have to go back. I went the wrong way. I want to get back over here. Where the picnic table isn't up here anymore. Unless it's buried in the brush. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming the deadwoods are back there and they head down left. I've never gone this way though before. We'll have to come this way when it gets dark out. That'll be cool. Look how thick this stuff is. Oh man. I wanted to get back there, but I don't think that's going to work today. Unless I get over there and then cut left. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to head back really quick to where that other path was. I want to find the picnic table and go to where Eric and I, or where I saw the 10-foot tall creature thing, whatever it was. Okay. Okay guys, I found the picnic table. The path we were on was right over there. The picnic table was about 100 yards this way. I saw it from the other trail. The last time I was up here, you can see where this trail used to be. They remanipulated everything up here. Can I still get through here? Oh, this looks like a deer trail. Yes, we can get through here. The picnic table is on this side. I was on the wrong path. Well, it got cold up here. The temperature severely dropped. My face is really cold all of a sudden. I just thought too, I hope my footsteps aren't annoying. Oh, that's burnt to hell. I hope the footsteps aren't too annoying. But it's a nature hike, guys. There's going to be sounds. There's going to be noises. Yep, deer trail, big time. Looking for coyote. So far it's all deer. It's a cool little story. One of the spots where we will go to is over on Stanford, Helltown. A lot of things that I have to clear up. A lot of misinformation out there floating around CVNRA, which, if you didn't know, stands for Cuyahoga Valley National Recreation Area. A lot of misinformation and fake stuff going on about Helltown. The actual things that went on there are probably worse. And I've got a lot of opinions to go through with the government, and every area that they pulled eminent domain on were known areas for Bigfoot. They wanted to cover it up. Salt Fork, CVNRA, land between the lakes, you name it. They're all Bigfoot hotspots. None of it's coincidental. Government sucks. Kicking people out of their homes with a few dollars, sometimes no money, no warning. Here's the picnic table. Wow, this, I don't know if Eric's been up here since. This overgrowth is insane. This was a foot, 2 foot at the most in height. And now they're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 feet tall. Wow. I'm going to take a little break here later on the table. The cool thing about this selfie stick is it turns into a tripod. You just put it down and record. I'll probably put it in this direction while I'm eating. I'm getting that feeling again. It was gone for 10 minutes. Okay, we're still nowhere near the back edge of this property. Not even close. It still goes for another 300-400 yards. None of this was here when I came up here, except the obvious big trees. But it was all gravel and sand. Another thing I read from somebody on Facebook or Instagram or somewhere, the Carries, who are known in this area, Carrie's barn, when we were growing up, we played in that before it was ripped down. Right across from Astorhurst, which used to be a golf course. This is interesting. So this whole area was a settlement. The Indians obviously had teepees and whatever they had, but the Germans and Irish, they had to have foundations. This is chiseled. That's different. That's weird looking. See, I've never really paid attention to the little things on this property. For me, this is actually cool, being here alone and discovering things. And when I do sense something, especially when it gets darker tonight, I won't be talking. This is a lot of talking again because it's the first video. I'm introducing myself to you. Okay, now I just saw something dark. About, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 yards back. I'm seeing something move. It's probably just a whitetail. 99% of the things out here are going to be whitetail. The rest are going to be raccoons and rabbits and birds. This is totally different. I cannot believe this will be really cool at night. I'm just gonna, the ground's frozen, I won't get wet. I'm gonna bring a chair up here next time. After a big snowfall, I'm gonna bring a chair up here. Maybe I'll just sit on the table, the picnic table, but I'll just put the camera down. Okay, it got really quiet all of a sudden. This is so cool. Yeah, my nose is starting to like, oh, we got a cardinal. Is that a robin? That's a robin. See, now this is what it was like when we came back here. It was this right here. None of this existed. In fact, this was all cut. I assume they're going to have to cut all of this soon again. Looking for any... I've never had a Bigfoot incident back here, personally. But the creature I saw was skinny and black, and I'm not kidding you, it was 10 or 12 feet tall, and it just stepped back off of this bush line, which I thought was knee-high. And when Eric and I got back there, it was 8 feet. The little bush things, whatever it is, were 8 feet tall. So I don't know. I don't put too much stock into it, but I know what I saw. And I know how big it was compared to the little bushes or trees. So that's all I can tell you. You can drive yourself crazy trying to ask why and how. Why do things exist? Why can't we explain them? Saw a squirrel that made absolutely no noise when it ran through the brush. But anyways, sometimes it's cool to sit around with people, especially Jim. We sit around and ask why and come up with all these theories. Some of them goofy, some of them are much more logical. But at the end of the day, does it really matter? If you see it, it's real. If you see it along with 2 or 3 other people in your party, it's real. If you see them 10 plus times, they're real and they're everywhere. What the hell is that? Now, would that be cool if something just stood up and looked at me? Is that a tree? What the heck is that? It's gotta be a tree. Yeah, it's a tree. Dude, that would have been freaky. Now, why is this part more open? Wow, this gets a lot of deer travel. Stay out here long enough and there'll be 40 deer come out here. Yeah, this is busy for deer. Here's the area where Eric and I ended up that day. And this is actually smashed down more. Better than I thought it would be. Still nice out. Really nice out. It's getting a little windier. I've never been up here alone at night. I've always had people with me. So this will be interesting. I enjoy the night because I usually don't have lights on. I will tonight with the camera, but I'm a firm believer in keeping flashlights off because once you turn that light on, you give your position away. And I'm all about tactical stuff. Okay, now I don't know exactly where Eric and I went that day. It might have been back this way. I should have came out here an hour earlier, guys. I wanted to get back in here. Yeah, it was over here. This tree right here. I remember this tree. Yep. There's also a lot of rumors that if we go back that way by the cemetery, maybe after the Deadwoods, we'll head back that way through the cemetery to get back down to the street. A lot of these were Indian mounds. And people online are like, why isn't the Park Service or historians, I'm getting that feeling again, looking into these mounds? Because there are LiDAR images of this up here, and there's definitely something weird going on up here. It was this tree right here. And it was this tree right here. That's the thing, no, everybody just stays on the paths. They don't get into the thickets, and that's what I want to do today. I don't know if I should keep the camera on when I do this. I guess I should. If people don't like it, they can fast forward. Oh, I'm getting caught on my backpack. That's the part of the adventure here. This is stuff people don't do. I don't know if anybody has ever brought a camera back here. Yes, this is the tree where Eric and I were checking out, but it was summertime. There were ticks everywhere, mosquitoes and spiders. He said, that's it. Wow, that's thick. I may have to do this during the winter Everything is still green. Look at this. Anything here could be a nest. This whole area could be. The way everything is bent over and acts as a canopy, this entire area. Well, we'll go in here a little bit. This was the whole point of coming out here during the daylight hours. Guys, if a wolf spider jumps on me and I throw the camera and you hear me scream like a little girl, yeah, this is too green. This is way too green. This is a strange area back here. I don't know if you guys can see. Cameras don't pick up all the little dips and valleys and mounds, but this is a strange terrain right here. Why is this so uneven? See, that drops down back there. And I can't get through there. That's too low. I'd have to get on my hands and knees. Yeah, this at night would be creepy. I might come back here tonight. When it gets dark, I might, depending on how far away we are in the dead woods. If I make the loop around again, I might come back here. This would be cool to just sit the camera down. Ooh, did you hear that? Sound like a kid. I just heard a kid. Or a bird, but it sounded more like a child. That was a bird. Quit coming here at night. Ooh, a lot of berries. I did not think it was going to be this green for some reason. It's almost December and everything is green. I wonder if this stuff ever fully dies, like when we go to Erie, PA for hunting. A lot of it stays green like this. Look at all these berries. I don't know what kind of berry these are, guys. If you know what it is, write it down in the comments. There are trees of them. Multiple trees of berries like this. There's enough. These are all the same berries. All of these trees. I don't know if they're edible for deer, or if they would try to stand up on their hind legs and eat that. Wow. They go all the way there. 30 yards away, there's more berry trees. Interesting. Birds are making more noises. Yeah, there's a lot of deer track in here. I haven't seen any coyote yet. That's another thing. I think it was Jim and Eric that were up here and they heard a whole pack of coyotes getting closer and they were freaking out. Yeah, that looks like something's been crawling back there. Okay, I just heard something big. I just heard something big in that direction. Okay, there's a cardinal. And it looks like it's eating the berries. There's a cardinal right in that tree. A lot of cardinals here. I saw 2 more cardinals. Male and female. Something big made a thud. About 30 yards away on the other side of that thicket. Interesting. Okay, let's get back out of here. I want to keep the camera rolling. That's another thing people do is, oh, I didn't have my camera on, I missed it. This is all burnt. I have so many SD cards, I'm just going to let it go. I'd rather have the audio pick up something crazy or catch something on video and have the camera going for 4 hours at a time and then miss it. When I'm hiking without a camera, I really don't care, but if the purpose of entertaining people, entertaining myself and watching this later on is to get audio or video, then yeah, I want to get it. Okay, if there's any deer trails to get through here. Oh yeah, we're going through, guys. Oh, this is all thorns. Oh boy. Excuse me. This is all thorns. I'm wearing sweats underneath my cargo pants, thinking it was going to be really cold. I'm glad I wore it for that. Oh, I am a dumbass. I could have walked right through here. Okay, Aaron, you're special. Okay, there, that way. Let's go this way. I'll follow these deer trails as far as I can. That's the whole point of coming up here in the daylight. Yeah, there's thousands of deer trails up here. I want to see what my battery's at. Hold on, I gotta get my glasses on. I can see anything miles away, but if it's within 8 inches of my eyes, then forget it. Sorry for the shakiness. Where are we at here? 68%. We've got about an hour of, about 50 minutes, 50 some minutes of footage. Very impressed. Oh yeah, we can get back here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of... Okay, this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be all like that, and it's not. More berries. This is really cool. The deadwoods are back there through a couple hundred yards of disgusting thicket that I am not walking through. I'll go the long way on a nice open path. Assuming the path is still open. I cannot get my glasses put away. Sometimes things irritate me. Okay, let's keep following this deer path. I haven't had any weird feelings lately, so that's cool. This is, look how thick this is. You tell me that anything big like a Bigfoot wouldn't have a problem disappearing in this stuff. Because I came back here with the intent of going in there, and I am not going in there. No. Got a good deer trail here. Anyways, I forgot to finish that story on Stanford and Helltown. Eric and I were hiking down there one day after a nighttime adventure with Alex and Jim. So Eric and I went a couple days later in the daytime, and we found bobcat tracks. Took pictures, told people, especially Uncle Mark, he laughed at us. And guess what's in the park? Bobcat. They have been confirmed as being around. So bobcat are making a comeback. Mountain lions are in PA. Michigan is getting wolverines back. There are people that are saying they've seen some wolverines. Of course, the officials in Park Service won't admit it, which is typical government weirdo stuff. What is on my... Got some crap on the back of my screen. So animals are everywhere. This is cool too. I never knew this trail was here. This is really cool right here. When I come up here in a few weeks, hopefully it's covered in snow. Oh, we got a nice deer trail, guys. That's another thing. Bigfoots are drawn to talking. They're curious. You don't have to be quiet to hear or see anything like that. Oh. Something's in there. It's a deer. It's too big for a squirrel. It's not bipedal, it's a deer. I cannot even imagine how many deer I'm surrounded by right now. But yeah, this isn't like hunting an animal where you want to be quiet and not move. It's total opposite. Every time I've seen Bigfoot, I've been on dirt bikes, 2 strokes, and you'll see them when you don't expect to. That's why I'm just doing my own business, going about my own business and talking. And there's no point in being quiet with those big fellas. It's all deer still, no coyote, no humans. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, now this is the original tree line where my grandma and I headed to, but it was 200, 300 yards to our left. This is the original tree line here. Yeah, lots of deer. There are deer trails everywhere. Look at all these deer trails. There's one through there. I just heard somebody whistle. I don't know how the audio... I don't know what this camera picks up as far as audio without a mic. I'm sure my heavy breathing and footsteps are on there, but I don't know about distant audio. I hope it's good. I hope we don't get any weirdos up here later at night. We'll have cult people come up here in the cemetery and do stupid crap. Whatever it is, that's what they do. It's their hobby. These are all the berry trees bent over. Look at this. This could all be nests. Well, the deer have really good canopies for cover. A lot of the snow won't get through these. It's so thick. Now some of these look really suspect as far as being Bigfoot homes. Great cover for deer during snowstorms. Keep those guys warm, dry. I've never been back here. I have never ever been back here, and I would have never been back here unless I did this with the camera. Okay, seems like we have a little creek here. Look how green it is back here. This is cool. Okay, I just got a weird feeling. It just hit me like a ton of bricks right here. I gotta breathe. That's a heavy feeling. This is a whole different area right here, guys. That just hit me out of nowhere. I have goosebumps. I'm covered in goosebumps. I am covered. Make sure I can get to my... Wow. I'm gonna go further. I'm not one to turn around if I get spooked. Unless something's thrown at me or I hear a scream. I hope someday we hear a Bigfoot scream, because if you guys ever hear one, there's a few authentic ones on YouTube. I'd say there's maybe 3. Oh, this goes way back. Oh boy. Oh, we got movement. It's deer. Got movement here. Yeah, it's deer. I'm scaring them all away. It's the time of afternoon when they start moving. So we're going to hear a lot of movement starting right now. It's probably, I don't know what time it is. I would say 4-ish. 4:30. That's about 4:30 probably. This is when they come out and feed. So, and you can tell the difference between a deer and a bipedal monster. Trust me. That's another point I want to bring up. You are not going to see or hear things unless you get out in the woods and spend a good portion of your life in the woods outdoors. Every day after school, from probably 4th or 5th grade on, screw homework, I went right to the woods. If I wasn't riding dirt bikes, then I was observing deer and how deer moved, because I knew I would be going hunting when I got old enough. And when you're in the woods all the time, you will see and hear things that you never thought possible. And that's what's cool about this. I can bring this to people's living rooms or their telephones or whatever they're watching this on. I would highly recommend your TV because it's in glorious 4K. It's going to take forever to upload these things. That's all right. Put some headphones on, listen to the noises. This strikes me as weird, this vine. How it is stretched at a certain... Is that weird to anybody? It's probably just the way the tree fell. But that's strange. I guess it's not, but I don't know. It's the only thing I've seen so far that looks out of place. I haven't been looking for any tree bends or snaps. Having too much fun out here. Yeah, when you hear the birds and see the birds and you hear noises, then you know they're just deer. When the birds stop chirping, oh wow, I have never been back here. This is so cool. I cannot wait to come back here when it's covered in snow. When the birds stop chirping, I just got that feeling again. That's when something is in the area, something big, and birds don't want to make any noise. I just got that feeling again. There are all of these green trees and shrubs are all those berries, every single one. I was not expecting to get back here. This is really cool. This is way better than I thought it would be. Oh, you know what this is, guys? There is a heritage site back here for the Indians where they found old historical stuff. We're going to some bird watching, but there is down on the ridge to our left, there's a spot. This is all berries. I've never seen anything you see that's green is that berry bush. Wow. If they're not poisonous, black bears would love this area, though we don't have any black bears, unfortunately. Got to go to PA to hunt those. And that season ended. Okay, this is half an hour. I'm going to turn this off and start another one. Got some slippage here. Deer had a little slippage. And I'll start a fresh video. I'm going to do like half-hour segments and then put them together and edit. Okay, you hear the train? Valley Scenic Railroad line. So guys, I don't know if Eric and Jim have ever seen this. I'm putting my mitten back on. Look at this. Other than all the deer slipping and sliding, bebopping, skiddly dooting all over the place, there are wood steps here built into the hill. I have never seen this. I've never been back here. I don't know why this is here. Oh wow. This reminds me of Erie. The 314, baby. I thought I saw something. Oh, we are in the Deadwoods. Now see what a difference from that to this. We are in the Deadwoods. I did not know this was... Look at all these mounds. I wonder, these are all like... Are these Indian mounds? The camera won't pick these up. Oh, climbing up that hill killed me. So, this area, we're up on a little hill. I'm assuming the Carries use this for sand and gravel quarry or mining. So I'm assuming this entire area might have been this level, and then the level below where we've been all day was the area that they mined and quarried. That would make more sense. So I wonder, during all of that 100 years of doing that, all the history they accidentally removed. Maybe a lot of Indian burial sites, obviously. Oh, I guarantee they did. They didn't know any better. They didn't care. Money's involved, nobody cares. Okay, there are pink ribbons. Pink rib. I see 2 or 3 there. I wonder why they're there. There's more. There's more pink ribbons. I'm going to follow this. I'm going to see what these ribbons lead to. Yeah, we're in the Deadwoods. Let me see what time it is. Sorry guys, sorry for the movement. Wow, look how green that is. Yeah, a lot of this reminds me of PA when we go hunting. It's only 4:19. We've got an hour until it gets dark. Hour and a half till it's really dark. And I plan on staying here till at least 7:30. Oh, come on. We'll see what happens though. If some exciting things happen, I'll stay later. I could be out here all day and night. I dressed way too warm. Holy shevets, I'm dying. I have never been in these woods. The Deadwoods have a path that go down to the police department. Oh my goodness, there's a huge valley here. There's a trail. What the heck? I gotta come back here again soon. I gotta bring coffee next time. I ordered a smaller thermos to fit in this backpack. Oh yeah, we're going back there. There's an Indian heritage site somewhere here. I think it's to my left along the road more. Okay, this is the Deadwoods right here. Yeah, I'm right here. This is it. This is it. Yep. That goes out to the field, and then it kind of veers right, and that takes you down into the cemetery. I'm not getting any weird feelings out here at all. At all. A lot of woodpecker holes in these trees. If something kind of creepy happens, but at the same time, I'm not going to make stuff up either. I hate when these people... Oh, you hear that? Oh, tree knock. Oh, they're throwing rocks at me. Oh, tree knock. No. No, stop it. I have a story for you guys. Eric and I went down that last time we were here. That road, I forgot what that road there. It's not Schreiber. I don't know what that road is. The police station is right there. I think it's a police station. My uncle and I were out on our dual-purpose Hondas. This is 1994. And I'm following him. He veers off right behind the police station, coming from this direction, goes up the hill, and then we zoom up here, and then we just start flying around Terra Vista up here on our dual purpose bikes. 30 years ago. 30 years ago now. During the summer. Crazy. And I remember seeing it and like, are we going past police station? Nobody was outside. And we just rode right up in here. This is a spot and a half right here for seeing things. This is what we'll do next time. Chair, coffee, pastries. Sit right here with my back against this. Be able to see all the way down here. See everything in here. I'm hoping some of that greenery goes away for the winter so I can see more. And then see down there. Wish we had spots like this for hunting. Ohio sucks for hunting. Sucks ass. Okay, we're gonna get back on the trail. That trail goes along that greenery. This is insane to me. I never knew that trail was 30 feet into the woods. Thanks a lot, Eric. You never tell me anything. Silly tugger. Why are these orange and pink ribbons everywhere? Looks like a trail camera and a post. When we come back out here, we'll check that out. We're going to head back that way. When we come back out here, we're going to head down that trail. I want you guys to see everything in this video. After we go down this trail and head towards the cemetery, you've seen every spot that I wanted to show you guys. I know cameras suck showing the scale of hills and valleys, but this is, I don't know how we even got up this on our bikes. Wait, I don't remember having an issue with it though. We were zooming. You know, it's weird. Well, I guess I'm not being quiet, but oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? Do you guys see that? Is that a tree? Yes, it's a tree. That see how these black stumps? This is exactly why I tell Eric, spray paint your guns, because black, there's not a lot of things in nature that are solid black. Camouflage, yes. Solid, no. When you see something black or dark, your eye catches it. That's got to be just an old rotten stump. Oh, it's at the back end of a tree. I tell you what, I've never been over here. We're going to go look down in this valley, and then we'll go follow that trail. I think it's going to take us to the Indian site. Yeah, if you guys know any actual factual history about this place, because there's so many things online and you just have to take their word for it, but then you come across another website that says something totally different. I've never been over here. If you know anything, please post in the comments. A lot of helicopters out today. I took a little Powerade break for 5 minutes and there were helicopters and more trains. Oh, wow. I'm hoping the leaves aren't too loud. Probably are. But that's part of hiking. Okay, let's stop. Wow, look at this, guys. There's deer right there. 3 of them. See their white tails? 4 of them, 5 of them, 6 of them, 7 of them. Nope, that didn't get him to stop. It's the rutting season, so I don't know how long the rut goes for. I know it starts in October. This is huge. And there's another crest there and another valley on the other side. I never knew any of this existed. This is so cool. Tell you what, next time I come up here, we're going to follow this down. And we're going to go down left. We're going to go over that crest, go into the next valley. But I really want the snow to be here so these leaves aren't so loud for you guys. Because I know people are going to complain about it. You know what I say to that? My mom would say, kick rocks. No one's forcing you to watch if you don't like the sound. Get out. Oh! Oh! This is, look at this. Somebody left their mug. Someone had some coffee maybe? And you know what? They're going to come back for it. I used to do that in PA on the famous tree that we can't find anymore. Shove my little dollar pie boxes into it and come back the next year and the box would still be there. Did that 3 years in a row. We started recording at 2:50. You see the time on the battery? I can't tell without my glasses, but it looks like there's at least 50% left. We've got almost 2 hours on here. This is crazy. I just bought that other battery. And we're not even going to go through a hole, and there is a massive root ball back there. I don't know if I want to go. I'll tell you what, we're going to go back the other way. It's getting dark. I don't know when I should put super night mode on. I'm new to this camera. We're going to go follow that path in the woods. We're going to come back out here, head to the cemetery. We'll start in the cemetery. When it gets dark, I'm sensing things, but I'm not seeing anything or hearing anything, but I'm sensing something. And it's always back in the same area to the entrance of this entire place. Yeah, I really wish snow was up here so my feet aren't making this noise. Shit. Yeah, we'll go on that path and we'll come out and then we'll be off these leaves. It looks like the center of that, yeah, the center of that path down there has no leaves. It's all grass and dirt. Another nice thing about this weather, the ground is frozen, there's no mud. Awesome. I love winter. I love fall and winter. I hate spring and summer. I despise, the older I get, the more I hate summer. I can't stand it. I stay indoors as much as possible with the AC cranked. This year I'll actually go hiking though for you guys, and I will say the strange things happen when it's hot and humid. That's when the crazy stuff happens. Very few things in the winter compared to hot, humid nights. I will admit that. Yeah, we're already on almost 2 hours of video. I think we're at an hour and 45 minutes right now, hour and 50. It feels like I've been up here for 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to do this a lot. Hope you guys enjoy this. I hope somebody enjoys it. If I get one person, I'll be happy. Again, I want to put my headband on so I don't have to hold this camera. But like right now, I am looking behind me. I'm always swiveling my head. And if I do that with the camera, it's going to be going like this all the time. And that's just going to make everybody sick. I'm always swiveling my head, and I never thought of that. So when nighttime comes and I have the headlamp on, I'm actually going to have to keep my... See that stump we were just at with that coffee cup across the way? Still sticks out because it's black. I tell people all the time, if you want to stay concealed, do not wear solid black. Oh yeah, here's the ribbons following this path. Well, we saw some deer. I don't know if they picked up on the camera. The zoom on this is only 2x, and I wasn't about to take my glove off and pinch in the 2x. It's digital, so it's a crap zoom. I wish they would have did a zoom where you didn't lose any quality, but I don't know if they can fix that in the firmware. I don't think they can. I think that's a sensor thing. This last firmware was nice. I've got it on high bit rate, which made a big difference. Whoa. Okay, there's another path. I'm so confused right now. There's another path. So, I don't know what's going on here. This is all new to me. Wow, look at this, man. Man, I wish this was snow. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you've been up here, if you've had any experiences. See if there's any more deer. A lot of trees uprooted. Huge rows. No deer. Man, this is an awesome spot. Wow. Wow. Sun's out, blue skies. Some blue sky. Wow. Can you imagine going back 200, late 1700s when this was settled supposedly, or no? It was settled before that because the Revolutionary War was taking place. So probably, I'm sure they were 1700s, what this was like. You know, bison roaming around, mountain lions, bear. And then man came along and ruined it all. I would love to go back 200 years, 300 years. See what it was like and just observe how peaceful and slow everything was. I was born in the wrong century. I'm getting a feeling again. Wow, look at these trees with the woodpeckers, man. Okay, this tree looks like a bear's been scratching at it. I know, it's just rotten. Oh. Oh, there's a widowmaker. Whoa. Yeah, I gotta be careful being out here with the tree landing on me. Oh yeah, this tree is done. Look at that. Let me, hold on. Come on. There we go. Look at that. That is cracked and it's ready to fall. It's wedged up in that tree pretty good. But that is broken off. I might have to go to nighttime mode here in a little bit. It's getting dark. I think it's going to be getting too much digital artifact noise from being dark. I'll go another 5-10 minutes and see how it is without super night mode enabled. I want to find an Indian spot. I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to look. Oh, here's right. Sorry, the camera. Deer was laying right here. The deer was just laying right here. Some people say, oh, look, that's a 3-foot long Bigfoot track. Shut up. See, people like that make the rest of us sound and look loony. I'm tired of it. Poor deer right there. Oh, that's a buck. That's a buck. That is a buck. That is not a buck. It's just two deer, and I saw two heads. Yeah, there's more deer there. Wow, this is gorgeous up here, man. There they go. There they go. There they go. Oh, there's quite a few. There's two. I thought there were 3 or 4. That is some serious. These are some serious gullies here. This is crazy. I had no idea that was like this back here with the terrain. No idea. Okay, we're gonna head back. We're gonna get to that open trail in the Deadwoods area. The main area, Deadwoods. You know what? We're right here. These leaves are annoying me. It'd be nice if I heard a large bipedal creature running. Where? What the? Something's behind me. That's a squirrel. Man, to be an Indian here and all the hunting they had. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's go back out to the main Deadwoods path. We got a lot on video here tonight. This is cool. In the winter, we're going to go to that section. I want to overlook the entire canal in Cuyahoga from over there. You can see the opening where it is. That looks like some Indian mounds. Yeah, we're... Oh! What is this? Just coming up. What is this? People are having a little fire up here, huh? People are having a little fire. It's actually kind of cool. It means we could do that in the winter. It got really quiet. No sounds of anything, no. I hear a woodpecker. Hear the woodpecker? He's far away, but you can hear him. When we get out of these woods, you know what? Let's do it now. I'm going to take these gloves off. We're going to try super night mode on. The next one's going to be super night mode. Okay, super night mode enabled, my friends. How does that look in brightness compared to what it was before? We'll put those videos right next to each other. I think I'm just going to leave it on here. I don't even think there's any such a thing as being too bright when it's dusk out. I can't tell anything in the viewfinder. It looks the same to me. Ow. I'm going to try to put my glove back on. Here, I'll tell you what, I'm going to set this down. Set this down. There we go. I'm getting thirsty. Take a little break when I get out to the cemetery area. Yeah, it is warm out here. It is not what they said it would be. 442. What is this? Hold on a second here. Useless emails. Okay. 442. It's not even 5 yet. So we've got another 3 hours out here. Starting to get a headache from dehydration. Sweating my ass off. It's so hot out here. Or I dress too warm. This is where I need Eric. Eric, go in my pack. Get my Gatorade. Powerade. Get my thermos. Yeah, those days are long gone. That son of a biscuit. Just me. Yeah, we had some good times. Let me know how this looks in, or what you think of it with the previous video, and now this is super night mode. The testing I did, the digital artifacting was gone when it was dark, but I did it in my studio when it was really dark. This is not really dark. Probably looks pretty good. I gotta fix this. I haven't checked the lens to see if there's any smears on it. Now, we did not take this path. You know what? Let's go down it. We're here. These are all the ribbons. I think it's going to go to that woods area where I found the wood steps into the hill. I never knew this existed. And it's obviously been here a while. What? I could have stayed on this the whole time and I took that stupid deer trail? What the? Oh my gosh. What the heck? Where is this taking me? And why is it marked? We're on the opposite side of where we were before. The little trail I found with the wooden steps is right over there. Where the heck am I? If we get snow tomorrow, I might come up here again tomorrow. But I think it's only going to be 2 or 3 inches. That's not worth it. I want a good foot. Dude, where am I going? Where am I going? What? What is this? Yeah, the deer are having a lot of problem with these hills there. Bebopping and skiddly dooting everywhere. What is this path? You know what? Maybe we'll just go this way. If it takes me out to the main area, and then we'll just make the loop around again like we started. I kind of want to end up in the cemetery because that takes me right to the path right down to the street, but I don't care. Planning stuff tends to make things a little boring sometimes. You just gotta go with it. Yeah, these are all cut. I wonder how old this trail is. It looks kind of old, but I never knew it was here. I don't know if Eric and Jim knew it was here. We're on the far, this is the tree line. Actually, this isn't, yeah, this is the tree line here. This is the area where my grandma and I were through that. This is the area where we didn't want to come to. And I've never been here, so this is cool for me. It's been 40 years. So this stuff is... That doesn't look too old, that cut. In my opinion. It's not dark enough to be An old cut. No, these are fresh cuts. Well, I don't know how fresh, but they're not old. No, it hasn't been weathered at all. These are fresh cuts. I wonder what they're up to back there. I wonder what they're up to back here, guys. If anybody knows anything, I know they do bird watching up here. And got some evergreens there. I love my evergreen patches. I'm assuming they cleared some of it out so the little bird watching groups can get their binocs out and they have less clutter to look through. Ooh, I want to check that evergreen patch out. Oh, there's deer. There's deer. Up on the ridge line. See him there? There he is. There he is. He stopped to see what I'm doing. I don't have enough energy to do a full buck run. Dude, these are like, I wonder if these are Indian mounds here. Because someone in the comments on one of the YouTube videos or somewhere said there are definite Indian mounds back here, and he doesn't know why the historians aren't coming back here. Yeah, it's getting dark out. It's probably 5-ish. I thought it was going to be super windy tonight. Why dress so warm? Because the wind chill was supposed to be around 0. Boy, were they wrong. Per usual. I'm going. I can hear he did a little grunt or a little foot stomp. I'm leaving. Go about your business, buddy. Where the hell am I? I wonder if this is all Indian mound stuff. This looks very strange up there. I'm not going to go up there tonight. Actually, I think the trail's taking me that way. I may have a long way back to the main entrance. I don't know where this is taking me. This has been only 9 minutes with super night mode. Yeah, we're over 2 hours already, guys. Over 2 hours. Oh, look at this. I never knew any of this existed. Yeah, this was all quarried out. This was all mined out. I'm thinking that at some point where I'm standing, everything was up high. And then families just came up here and got gravel and sand, and I did not know any of this existed. This is insane. I've been coming up here for 40 years this year, and I did not know this existed. If you get online, you can see the LiDAR images. If I can find it, I'll post it in this video. I think I have it saved on my phone. Yeah, the birds are out. There's nothing creepy going on if the birds are chirping, which is fine. Again, watch the video that I put up with Eric's interview and the one with the ghost one. There's going to be at least 2 I put up, and a third one I might put up with what I saw, and we explain it, but I still don't know how anything could be that tall. If you go by those bushes being at its shins or knees, then the thing was 14 feet tall, and I just don't see that. I mean, I know what I saw, but sometimes you have to question what you see, and like, how is it even? There's something 14 feet plus tall out here. Where is it going? Where is it staying? Now that I know all this ridge is here, there could be a tunnel system, there could be a cave camouflaged in there that would take weeks to go from one end to the other and follow 800 yards of that and look for Some kind of camouflaged entrance somewhere. This is weird terrain. There's like another Indian mound. This is weird. Yeah, I've had very few incidents when I'm alone. I think the only time I had a sighting when I was alone was when I was on my dirt bike and I scared it was the rust-colored Bigfoot out of what we called the rabbit dwelling back then. Why? See, the camera won't pick this up. But these mounds are suspect. I see what that guy's talking about now when the LiDAR shows what this is. Now, why aren't any archaeologists up here doing anything? Dude, where am I going? I might have to take this trail all the way back to where I was, and right now it's taking 13 minutes to where I started, just on this side of the trail. That is a railroad tie or a piece of steel. That is a man-made object at the top of that ridge right there. Screw it. I'm going up. Oh, that's iron. What in the... Oh wow, this is a bunch of deer. Yeah, that's iron or steel. I don't know if I can get up this hill. It's falling apart. I see why the deer slip. What is up here? And why is... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Get my flashlight on it. Oh, there's a wheel down there. Dude, that's an old wagon. Oh, what is this? Guys, let me get my flashlight out if I can. Ooh. What is this? We've got a motor from a car, 55-gallon drums. What? There is the frame for an old wagon. Wheels, or maybe a car. What? Is this a dumping zone? Whoa. Whoa. This is some kind of... This is a foundation. What? What would this be for? Something with their quarry set up? Look at this. Flashlight if that helps. Look at that. This is an old car. The whole thing was here. The whole entire thing is here, rotting. There's a tire. Oh shoot. That would not have felt good if I would have cut myself. That's not a tire. That's not the tire. That's the cap. Brakes. The entire car is sitting right here, guys. We gotta come up here and find out what this is. Freaking spark plug is still here. Look at that. I want to see what this looks like through the lens. Put the light on. Okay. That's pretty cool. Let's put the camera down and find out what this is. It's gotta be... I probably won't be able to read anything legible on it still. Wow. I'm gonna look at this next time. Whoa! Look at this. Wow. Yeah, I was on this hole. Okay, this is cool. I'm glad I came up here. Wasn't expecting to find a... How did they get a freaking truck up here? What? I'm gonna put this flashlight in my pocket. You know what? These mittens suck ass. They're good for warmth. Dude, there is another... What the heck is that? There's that old house. What? Whoa. 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 We have a concrete wall here. We have a concrete wall. You guys see that? It's a foundation for something. There's another car in there. What the heck? Oh yeah, we're gonna come back here and check this out. This is next time we come here. This is the first place we come. Put my mitten back on. This is the first spot we come to before it gets dark. Now I gotta get out of here because it is getting dark, and I don't know where that path takes me. There's another vehicle right there. An entire vehicle, plus this one, plus the one over there. Yeah, this is foundation for something. I would love to go back in time. Okay, you guys can witness me. I'm sorry, I'm putting my mitten back on. If I fall here, it'll all be on camera. You guys ready? I'm gonna get this shit out of my face. Oh, this is a steep hill. Didn't wipe out. I was kind of hoping I would, and you guys could get a good chuckle. Well, we got to get out of here because I don't know where this goes. Wow. So right up in here, oh, I see a little road. That's how they got the trucks up there. Gotta keep checking for my phone, make sure I don't lose it. I would be screwed. Okay, here's a flat area where I think they could have gotten the trucks and their vehicles up. Right here. Yes, it's not steep. Oh, I'm winded. Sorry for the heavy breathing, guys. I'm winded. I'm out of shape. I'm overheated. I'm massively dehydrated. There's a cool tree back there. Again, I don't know what super night mode is going to do for this. It is getting dark out, so if it looks bright to you guys, this camera kicks major ass. Keep it up here away from my heavy breathing. Yeah, next time we come up here, thermos of Folgers, some snacks, and go right to that concrete wall and start looking for names on vehicles, engine parts. See if I can see anything. Those are old. What would those even be? Like, why would there be like a Model T back here? Or a Model A or whatever they were back here? Were they, I don't know, part of a crime and they dumped them? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they had to use vehicles for hauling away the sand and gravel. I don't know where this is taking me. I've walked a couple miles up here already. I've been walking non-stop for 2.5 hours. Whew, I'm freaking hot. I hope this is bright enough for you guys. I'll tell you what. I'm hoping this takes me to the main area. We turn on a flashlight and see if that difference that makes, if any. No, it's not dark enough yet. Nope. Okay. 22 minutes for this video. I just don't get it. To me, this looks like an obvious historical part where you'd think archaeologists would be back here doing some digging or something. Now I see what that guy was talking about. I never knew this stuff was back here. Doesn't mean malfunction. Okay. Uh-oh. Water hazard. Water hazard. Please take me back to the main area. I don't want to spend 45 minutes walking around that entire thing again. So if I have to do that, then I won't get the night videos I wanted. Oh, good grief. We have a split. Left is going towards where I think I want to go. Yeah, I'm not going right. That's going to take me too far away from the entrance. I'm getting lost back here. Oh, I think they meet up anyway. Where the frick am I? What is this? Okay, this is spooky. This is freaking spooky back here. This is giving me dogman vibes. Like werewolf stuff. This is freaky back here right now. It's nice and quiet. What is this? This was obviously underwater at one point. It's a swamp of some type. Beaver dam maybe. I bet there was a beaver dam here. It flooded this whole area. The soil looks rich. I could be wrong, but I bet this was all submerged not too long ago. Oh my gosh, I might have to turn around and walk all the way back around. Well, if I do, I'll just put the headlamp on and make that our nighttime hike. Guys, this is creepy. Can you imagine being here at night, being surrounded by like these howls and grunts and oh my gosh, this thing separates again. Where the hell? Yeah, this was all a swamp at one point. I wonder where it all drained out to. I don't know where I'm going. I don't think this is a path. That's not a path. Oh, we got some cinder blocks there. Some aluminum. Yeah, this was a swamp at one point. Wow. So there were 4 points from my point of view: cemetery, left field, pond, and dead woods. Now there's this. I'm going to call this a new spot, a swamp, an empty swamp. What were the swamps called in Never-Ending Story where Artax died? Swamps of Sadness, maybe? I'll find out. Call it that. Or something. This is some... Okay guys, we're back. That took me about 15 minutes to switch out the battery, SD card. We got at least 3 hours on that one battery. Now I don't know what this looks like to you guys. On the viewfinder it looks bright, but it's dark. Where's my... Maybe we'll do that. Does it look on here? Turn it off. Where's the frickin'... Really? I can't find it with these frickin'... There it is. Okay, that's bright. I don't know how that looks for you guys. Let's keep it on anyways, just to get some extra brightness in. I have my other flashlight still. This is the headlamp. And I still don't know where I am. I believe I'm at the top of the property. And I'm right now running parallel with the path that brings you up here. I'm going to turn this off. Where's the frickin'... There. Yeah, I can't see with that light on. It's not dark enough yet. And see, to me this looks bright. I may turn it off until it gets darker out. Because right now it's at that weird twilight dusk time where a flashlight isn't bright enough. Wow, man, going up these hills is killing me. I'm glad I got this first investigation hike done, because I know what not to wear next time. I should have assumed I was overdoing it, but they said it was going to be super windy and I'm on a plateau, and I assumed 2 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind chill was going to be nippy. Well, there was no wind, and when I put this card in, it said SD card speed slow, might stop recording. It's the same SanDisk or Samsung Ultra, whatever it is, as the other one was. I don't know why it said that. Yeah, if I turn the light on, I hate this dusk time where it's not quite dark enough for a flashlight and your eyes aren't adjusting yet. I'd rather just be dark. Yeah, my fingers are freezing now. Took the backpack off twice because I had to get to the headlamp after I put the backpack on. In the dark like this, I found an old machine. I should have taken a video of it. I rested everything on there. Use that for a little staging area. Where is this taking me? I see lights down there. I can't believe how much we got. When I took that battery out, it was at 16%. So for DJI users who are wondering what this camera does, what this battery is capable of in 25 degrees, 30 degrees, 20-ish with the wind, it still got me over 3 hours. It would have gotten me another probably 20-25 minutes on that 16%. So way to go, DJI. They make good stuff. And I tested it the other day. I have no idea where I am. Where is the button for this thing? Oh, okay, so it's at the back of it. Okay. That should be better for you guys. It's probably pitch black that whole time. Let's just look. Okay. Oh, that's too much. That's good. Let's see how this looks. Yeah. So, where the heck am I? See, now I can't. Yeah, I guess I can. If I keep it up like that, I can see. So I did a test the other day, 1 hour exactly, 4K 30, high bit rate, it was like 39.8 gigs, so 40 gigs for 1 hour. So on a single 128 gig SD card, you're going to get 3 hours and 10 minutes. So, and another nice thing about this camera, again, the only one that has the feature, if your SD card runs out while you're recording, it automatically makes a new file and starts recording on the internal. So 40 gigs is 1 hour at 4K 30 high bit rate. Your 48 gig internal is going to get you an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes. I have no idea where I am. This is cool though. I'm glad I'm taking you guys along with me, because if I didn't have the camera right now, I thought I heard a heavy footstep. See, I don't know if the camera is picking any of that up. Yeah, it got cold out. My camouflage ski mask is on. Nose is covered. Chin's covered. It got nippy out when the sun went down. The rest of me is overheated. Whew. Sorry for the heavy breathing again, everybody. That will change in due time. Number one, I'll be in better shape. Well, not until after Christmas, because I'm going to be eating like a pig. I still have so many leftovers from Thanksgiving. Yep, here we are. Here we are, guys. Look at that. Main entrance. Wow. There's the cemetery. I wish I could mount the camera and the headlamp both on the same, because now I'm trying to keep the camera's in my right hand, and let me see how I'm following it, if it looks good. Oh, you can see my breath. That kind of sucks. Sorry about that, guys. You know what? We're gonna wonder if we'll change. Hold on a second. Let me do this for you guys, because I don't want you to see my frickin'. Hold on, there's something over there. Whoa. I saw something massive and black. And it might have been the shadow on that left. Yeah, it was a shadow. Never mind. I want to pull this up. Will it go up? I want to go up. Hold on. I might break this thing. Nope, there it goes. Make sure there's nobody coming up the path. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm trying to fix this thing. Oh, I'm getting annoyed, man. What's going on here? What's going on? Oh, my bad. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Keep it away from my frickin'. How's that look? Okay, there we go. Now I got the selfie stick extended away from my breath. Let me know if, well, I guess you can't let me know. I'll find out when I upload this how the audio is, because now it's a good 2 feet away from my face instead of 6 inches. The only thing I don't like about this is that I already have the front screen turned off. Well, that's another feature. Both screens are actually touch screens on this. Both screens are OLED screens on this. It's very bright, excellent contrast, the best of all of them. But even with the brightness turned down and the front screen off, Are there people in there? Dude, if there's people in there, I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm gonna turn this off, hold on. Ooh, owl. Let's just look. Okay guys, it is dark out here. Is that a tree? What is that big white thing? Is that a... Oh, that is cool. There's somebody behind me. Guys, that owl is right in the cemetery. And we're headed right there. Hold on, let me fix this. Sorry I'm doing this with you guys on the fly here. But... Okay, there we go. Oh, we're gonna keep the lights off for a little bit. Keep it spooky. Yeah. Super night mode on, yeah. Oh, dude, this is that a person? Dude. Dude, is that a person? Guys, is that a person? I don't remember a headstone in here being that tall. That's got to be a headstone. Okay, this is the coolest thing in the world. Nighttime alone. I've never been up here alone. You see what this looks in the viewfinder? Never been here alone. Now my viewfinder, that looks extremely bright due to super night mode, but I guarantee you it's black up here. This is awesome. Getting this camera and doing this. You guys appreciate this because I am in a supposed haunted cemetery alone at night, 2 days after Thanksgiving, 1 day after Black Friday, which I did absolutely no. What did I do yesterday? Oh, I went out and got coffee. That was my Black Friday. Oh my gosh, see, I have no creepy feelings in this. This is awesome. Oh, I love this. Oh no, the owl stopped. Woo! Woo! Oh, he moved. Woo! Woo! I'm gonna see what it looks like again. Yeah, he moved. He flew away. Okay, now it's getting dark out. On the viewfinder, I mean it's already dark out. Oh yeah, the sun's gone. There's like hardly any breeze up here. And they said it was going to be 35-mile-per-hour gusts. So I assumed it would be worse up on this plateau, and there's no wind. Stupid ass weathermen get paid to constantly be wrong. Okay, so I kind of like it with the light off, but I know you guys can't see anything. So you guys will have to let me know, do you enjoy it better in the dark? Does it help you experience well, I'm not uneasy. When I am, I'll let you know, but does it make it creepier for you for it to be dark, or do you like it lit up? I haven't had a bad feeling in an hour and a half. I had a bad feeling, the creepy feeling. I didn't have it when I was in the dark putting all this New stuff in the camera. Let me see what the flashlight does. Just the flashlight, not the headlamp. These flashlights are crap. Cheapo Amazon things. Let me turn a viewfinder on. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Little pumpkin. See, now I have a beautiful laser ultra short throw projector at home with a 100-inch screen, 4K. So I'm going to be going through this. I didn't see anything today. I didn't think, I even thought I was almost positive I saw something. So there's nothing really to ID, but that doesn't mean something wasn't watching me and was hiding. Oh, excuse me. So if anybody sees anything, note the time and put it in the comments. If you hear anything that I didn't pick up, this being a electronic device, if you want to go by the whole EVP theory, where only electronics can pick up voices, then this will pick up things that I cannot hear. Yeah, this flashlight sucks. I wasted, well, it was only 16 bucks for 2 of them. What does it look like on here? Come on. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. See how you read names on these things? You go like that at an angle and you can read them perfect. Is that cool? Memory of Asaf Man. Asaf Man died April 17th, 1811. Aged 32 years. Wow. Oh, so you know what? That might be too close. I know this doesn't focus good close. Let's go back here. Wow. Okay, we're going to put this like that for far away. There we go. Okay. Let's get the headlamp on for you guys. I thought this headstone right here was a frickin' person. Not kidding you. Yep. That's not even the bright one. Why can I never find the controls for this thing? These mittens suck. That's the brightest. Okay. I don't know where I should have it at. No, like that, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it is in the woods. I don't know how far this thing can see. Okay, this one's 20 minutes long. We'll go for another 10 minutes and we'll start another video. Okay. We're going to head up this path. We have not been up this way yet, guys. We are going to go where the dead woods were in the back, by those big valleys and gulches, whatever they are. This is the way that I planned on going. And a lot less leaves this way. This is nice. Does it look all right for you guys? I don't know how the light lines up. I haven't used this headlamp before. It's brand new. Yeah, that's what I like right there. Okay, I hope we hear some coyotes. The owl was cool. We're gonna start being a little bit quiet now, so we can hear stuff. See how black it is without the light. How's that look? Oh yeah, it's dark out, guys. Over this way is the pond, and we're going to take this path to the right that will lead us back to the Deadwoods where we were. There's a church right down here. That church has been here for 100 and some years. This is where they held services hundreds of years ago. That's obviously a different building, but they held services there when the Moravians came into the area. So that's the original church, I believe, the church site. Wish that owl would have stayed. Okay, let's... I don't know what's better for you guys, if it's this way. For me, it's better that way. You know what? Well, we'll go like that. Yeah. I don't know how that's going to look on YouTube, but it's all learning experiences. This is my first time squatching alone. New camera, new headlamp, new setup, new trails. This trail has been here forever. Well, not forever. They really didn't start making this into a park for people to come visit until, oh man, I want to say mid to late 90s. They were not advertising this as a natural study area. Then they started control burning everything for birds and caterpillars and a bunch of species up here that are now up here. Let's see how dark it gets. Yep, it's dark. That's the red lights. We got red. Oh, okay. That's different. I hate wearing this light. It gives my position away. But I'm here to get things on video for you guys. And you're not going to see nothing in the dark. Let's stop talking for a while. And I'm not going to be editing in the regards of removing parts from these videos. You're going to get them exactly as I recorded them. Unless, well, down the road, this trail used to be wide. This got tiny. It used to go way out here. I just heard something behind me. Cold air is not used to breathing this cold air in either. Mixed in with the being a fat ass and overdressed. It's not helping. I wish this was snow. So yeah, at some point I'll have like a fireside. I want Jim to be there. Maybe Eric, but it's going to be hard to get three of us together. But Jim can help remind me. Oh, the birds are gone. There's nothing around. Remind me of stories I may forget. Okay, this one's 27 minutes, so we're going to cut it off and start another one. Be right back. Okay, we're back. The camera was flickering again. It's not now, so I don't know. I hope it wasn't flickering for the last 15 minutes. Okay, we're going to turn the lights off. I'm going to get my eyes acclimated, and we're going to ask some questions. I can't see crap out here, man. I can't see. It's a clear night. Stars are out. Can you see anything up there? No clouds. So if there's no clouds, where's the snow going to come from? Stupid. I want some snow. Okay, I'm going to get in one spot. Hold on. Where am I not? I want to see the path in case somebody starts walking down it. Okay, that's the path I went up. Here's the path to leave. I'm going to stand right next here. Hear dogs. Okay, here we go. Is there anybody here that would like to talk to me? I've got a device here that can pick up anything you want to say that I might not hear with my ears. Oh, you can actually hear the traffic from here. Some of you have been up here for 200 years. If you want to say anything, now is the time. Make a noise. Tap the headstones. Move something. There's a legend up here of a lady in white that hangs from one of these trees. Like her ghostly body hangs from a tree and screams. That's what the cultists or the Satan worshippers say when they come up here. I'm not falling for that, but Eric and Jim did hear a scream down in the parking lot when they were leaving. I think they were down there when they heard it. I don't know. I'm only going to be here for a few more minutes if you want to say anything. Try to get close to the device I have and say something. Make a noise. If you want me to leave, let me know. Tell me. I will leave. Oh, my vision is getting good. I can see everything now. I hear something. Sounds like somebody's walking. Okay, I'm leaving now. I'll be back though in a few weeks. I'm going to wait till it snows. I'll be back and I will try to reach out to you again. Yeah, these, I'm gonna have to get some new insoles for these boots. Whew. It's only been 5 hours. Doing a 10-hour hunt would not be pleasant. Yeah, the ground is frozen. It was not frozen like this before. Actually warmer now than I was before. Well guys, thank you for coming along with me. This is going to be a massive upload. I'm going to see, maybe I'll do it in parts. I'll see how long it is. I think it's going to be 3.5, 4 hours long. 4.5 maybe, so maybe I'll do it in like 1 hour. I mean, I know a lot of it's going to be boring, but this was just kind of an introduction. You know what? Let's get some other things out of the way while we're here. I'm not here to try to convince anybody that these creatures live or exist or out there. That's on you. I know what I've seen. I've seen many of them. Many of us have seen them together. So it's not like we were just imagining it. We weren't drunk, we weren't on drugs. We were high on caffeine, if that counts. We always had coffee and pizza parties. So these trees are awesome. I wonder if they cut around these on purpose just because they look so cool. There's 3 of them. Oh, look at that, dude. How does that look? Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. That is cool. Yeah, it's cold out here. My breath is filling up the whole area. But yeah, I'm not here to try to convince anybody. I'm not here to debate with anybody if they exist. If you want to have a debate that you think they don't exist, go somewhere else. I have nothing to debate with you. I know what I've seen several times. I know what I've been chased by. I know what I've heard scream. And the size of their lungs must be immense because it's so deep and loud. It is amazing. It's an amazing creature. There's a lot more things we can get into. As far as, you know, people think they teleport and they go through portals and they mind speak. I have never seen anything like that. Every time I've seen them, they're running. They're jumping over fences. They're running away to get away from me. They don't like being startled. They're flesh and blood. Now, I like Jim says, there's different tribes in different areas. Maybe some of them do different things. I don't know. But I just know in this area, Independence, Valley View, Brecksville, Peninsula, Boston, Richfield, where I've seen them, they're pretty much all the same. Different colors. But they're awesome. You have to see one to understand. And once you see one and you see how big, how wide their shoulders are, you will be shocked. And people think that Patty in the original Gimlin video is a guy in a suit. I'll say this as nicely as I can. Kick rocks. Like my mom would say if she was still here. Kick rocks. You're entitled to your opinion, but I know what I've seen, and that is exactly, Patty is exactly what I've seen. But I've never seen a female. They're all males. Well, some of them are running away from me, so I wouldn't be able to tell really. But I've never seen one with breasts, let's put it that way. But we'll get into dogman other times. There's things that have happened. I was never really into that until I couldn't explain the demonic dread feeling I would get, and Bigfoot doesn't give off that feeling. What the heck? I just felt like I'm being watched at from the trees. Bigfoot has never given me a feeling of dread and like primal fear. There have been instances where I've been surrounded by things and I think they were something like a dogman. I know it sounds crazy, but there are things out there that we cannot explain. I just know it's just weird. I want to see more of, I don't know. I've never actually, well, actually we have. We called it the beast. And I think that's what it was. We just didn't know what it was back then. But even Jim, we both agree that it could have been something like a dogman. It wasn't a Bigfoot. But anyways, I want to thank everybody that's watched at least 5 minutes of this out of the 4 hours, or whatever length it's going to be. If you want to see more, let me know. If you don't like it, I'm sure you'll let me know. Please keep comments civil. Again, I'm not here to prove anything to anybody. I'm just taking you on. I'm taking to the spots where there have been sightings. And again, check for the video of Eric's interview I'll put up. It is pretty awesome. I keep holding the camera like that. I apologize, guys. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I keep holding it like that. Idiot. I've got to get used to holding it straight. That's why I wish I could put it on my head. I guess I could, and then bring a good flashlight. I don't know how that looks though if I pan too fast. Okay, yep, so what is the date today? Say the 30th? Is tomorrow the 1st? I don't even know. So yeah, this is the path to go down there. This is actually fresh stone. It used to be an old blacktop asphalt thing. This is the path up and down. It's kind of long. Actually, I'll keep this on until we get to the sign. I'll show you the sign. But yeah, if you enjoyed this and you want to see more, let me know. I'm going to do it anyways. But it'll make me want to do it more often if you guys enjoy this. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. My feet are killing me in these damn boots. Holy cow. I'm going to go home and have some Folgers. I'm going to upload one video and put it on private and see how it looks. And see if the resolution turned out good. Stabilization's alright. But again, thank you for hanging out. I didn't think I'd get enough battery life out of this. I didn't think I'd get any battery life with it being so cold. But to get as much as I did, what's this battery at? Oh, it's almost dead, 2%. Okay, guys, this battery didn't last long at all compared to the other one. I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, I'm out. Thank you for watching. Take care, God bless. And I'll post more videos before Christmas. See ya.